Hello there guys, it's Bubulukaon here, back again on a video, and today we're going to do what if deku was reborn, part 24. Hope you enjoy it. So guys, I have to apologize in advance. This part was supposed to be the Christmas special, but if you watched the last video, what if deku had Astas power, you know that I did have some personal problem and I didn't feel like doing any video that moment. So sorry it's video late and hope you enjoy this part. So in last part, Deku got rewarded for saving the princess and he make badge for his classmate to become adventurer. Weak adventurers for them to get experience when making some money out of it. And Deku mostly spent his time watching over them. And without out of the way, let's begin our story. So 2 weeks has passed. Everyone gets stronger from the constant training and Deku's healing and the encouragement they get from him. They mostly go on weak missions because they are weak and they don't have the privilege to have a living system. So except for Bakugo and Kaminari, the others are very weak. So Deku decided to do them on a physical training, not only relying on their quirk. Same train staying dead to get their physical ability up a notch. And because of that everyone got tired. Each time after training they just fall to their bed completely exhausted. But the signs of the training are actually start to showing off. Like Kirishima creating his final move, Red Riot Unbreakable. It's not as strong as the regional that we see in My Hero Academia Season 4, but it's almost like it. Plus they have a lot of time in their hand to make their own final move and perfect their skills. And I know some of you guys want to ask me this question. Is Deku sleeping with Momo? Well, not all the time, I'll just leave it at that. And more signs are showing from Baku falling for Uraraka. Each time he tried to talk to her, his face turned a bit red, same for her. And Deku immediately recognized what he's feeling. At every opportunity he got, he tried to bug him as much as he can. Even Kaminari sometimes join in the fun. And they always, and sometimes, not sometimes, always end up with them in a fight. And clearly Deku always win. But he tried to hold back, he don't want to kill his friend. And everybody realized that Deku is acting different from what they know in their other world or from their original world. He's more joyful and acting free. He's acting more like a kid than like a grown-up moment that he did in the other world. I mean for the original world. So one day Deku leave because he wants to search for ammunition for Kaminari and Bakugo because they are way stronger from their other classmates and they need more tougher missions. So when he leave, the class approach Kaminari and Bakugo and they ask them about Deku personality in this world. Then they tell them about his story and the story that Drake told them. And they realize that they don't know Deku or the real Deku. They only know him for his kind heart and overpowers. His powerful abilities. They didn't know that he have it this hard. So a couple minutes has passed, Deku show up and tell everybody they have a day off or they want to come with them. Momo tell him where and what do you mean us? Deku point at Kaminari and Bakugo tell them 3 of us are going to do a special missions. But you guys have choice to come along and just watch or not. They take a second, then they accept to come along. They put on their armors, then they leave the city. After 10 minutes or so after walking, Kirishima approached Deku and tell him, "Why did you come back to our world? Deku was taken back for just this question. It come from nowhere. Ida tell him there's not the way to answer the question, Kirishima. Kirishima apologized, then Deku tell him it's okay. Well, there are at least two reasons I come back to our world. There are at least two reasons that I come back to our world. The first one, it's my mom. I only decided to train 2 years here because if I spend too much time here, I will change and my mom will not recognize me anymore. She even did not recognize me at first when I come back home after spending 2 years here. And the second one is my promise to Drake. Kirishima tell him, Drake, who is he? Deku tell him, it's my teacher. Kirishima tell him, but he tell us they all die. Deku tell him, yeah, they did die, the humans one, but I have one, it's a dragon. I give him my word that I will protect this world from my world if anyone find a way to travel between worlds. So this is the answer for your question. Then Kirishima tell him, that is all, so if only your mom was not alive in our world, you will never come back, huh? Deku nodded him, yep, I will never come back, I'll never go back. Because at first I didn't have nothing to relate me to that world. I was literally living in hell in that world. But things change when I enter UA and met you guys. You accept me the way I was. Sure, you don't know that I have all my powers, but nonetheless you did accept me. And that's why I decided to stay, for protecting you guys. And keep an eye on my two idiots. Then he pointed at Kaminari and Bakugo. Bakugo tell him, you're right, but I'm pretty sure your main idiot is Kaminari. Kaminari tell him, hey! Then they start laughing. Then it hit Bakugo. Then he tell Deku, you're forgetting that if you leave our world, you will leave behind your beautiful girlfriend alone. Momo's face turned completely red, and Deku immediately understands what Bakugo is trying to do. He looked at him and tell him telepathically, you want to play it like that? Okay, you have it. He walked up to Momo, give her a kiss and tell her I'll always be there for her. And give her a hug. Every girl is looking at Momo with the dead glare. Except for Uraraka. Then Deku walked up to Bakugo and whispered to him, if you wait too long, you will lose her. Bakugo's face turned red and he couldn't speak. Deku just smiled at him and they continue walking. After 20 minutes, Minata started complaining to Deku, come on Midoriya, we're walking like for half an hour. My feet are in pain. Deku tell him, really? I'm used to walking long distance. Alright, sorry guys, completely forgot about that. Minata tell him, what about that? Deku tell him about level system. You automatically get stronger when you level up. So I hardly even break a sweat. Then Bakugo tell him, show off. Deku smiled at him, yeah, sorry about that. Then he pick up everyone using telekinesis, then they start, Deku start working. Then he tell Minata, are you okay with this? Minata tell him, yeah. After another half an hour of walking, they arrive in the desert. Bakugo tell him, did we arrive? Deku tell him, yep, we did. So what exactly are you going to do? Bakugo asks him. Deku tell him, well, you guys are going to find some orcs. Bakugo tell him, orcs? Deku tell him, yep. From the report they say there are 10 of them, so I'm pretty sure it's okay for you and good training. But just in case, Deku put his hand on top or on chest of Bakugo and Kaminari, and both them got engulfed in blue light. Then they showed their new armor, similar to Deku, but it's different in the colors. And they have wings. Kaminari tell him, whoa, what is those? Deku tell him, before our summer training camp I did build these, but I never had a chance to test them. So I don't know really how much they are going to produce in powers. So Kaminari's suit is almost like mine. It amplifies speed and lightning power and strength. It is very durable because both of them are made at the same dragon scales that mine are made of. And for Bakugo's ones, it has the same attribute as Kaminari, but the stones are enchanted with a bit of fire. So each time you use explosions, they will become a bit more powerful. Bakugo tell him, a bit. Deku tell him, yeah, why did you try it out? Bakugo extend his arm and then Deku tell him, then whisper, sorry, use your explosion without one for all. Bakugo not, then the moment he fired explosions, it is almost like he fired his biggest explosions. Basically, without one for all. And he was in shock. Then he told Deku, this is a bit of power boost, are you sure about that? Then Deku tell him, well, I did say that I did never test them. And the stones are a bit weak for mine. So... sorry? Then Kaminari sees something on the back on Bakugo's armor. He tells Deku, what is this? Deku tell him, that's the modification I did to your armor. I don't have one in mind, so I want you guys to imagine that you are flying and having wings. Kaminari tell him, what? Deku tell him, just do it. Both acknowledge, and the moment they try to imagine wings, then wings deploy and they start floating. Deku smiled to them, what do you think of that? I enchant your wings with zero gravity. The moment they deployed, you can guys fly. And I enchant them with a bit of wind, so you can direct yourself in that. So they take like a minute to get adjust to their flying. They are not professional at it, but they are at least can fly. Then they ask how they can stop flying. Deku told them, just imagine you stop flying. They did, and they fall down. Then Minato tell him, where are our armors? Deku tell him, well, I never thought I will build one for you guys. I know that I will bring Bakugo and Kaminari again to this world, but I never thought I will bring you guys with me. Plus, it took me almost a year to build these two armors, so you have to wait. Then the orcs show up. Deku signaled to Bakugo and Kaminari to start doing their thing. They power up and Kaminari immediately can feel the power surging in him. Same for Bakugo, because like I did in competitive, well, maybe part 21, the part that All Might fight All for One, when Deku gave him a bit of his power, All Might didn't get a power boost. So I'm using this in this part. So let's continue. With blinding speed, they charge at the orcs and they make quick work of them. Then they start returning to the group. Then from nowhere, a wind attack come and hit Bakugo, and he got caught off guard. I even looked toward the attack direction, then they see two orcs, but they are much bigger than the previous one. Deku assumed they are the chiefs, but two of them? He quickly ran toward Bakugo. Then he tell him, Bakugo, are you okay? Bakugo not tell him, yeah, I'm fine. This armor saved me. I'm a bit shocked, but fine, I don't have any injuries. Deku tell him good. And before Deku can say anything, Bakugo cut him off and tell him, boss, let us fight them. Deku looked at Bakugo and tell him, are you sure? Bakugo nod and tell him please. Deku acknowledged, then they said to the group, stay behind me, I will protect you if they attack us. Everybody do that, then Bakugo and Kaminari start attacking the orc leaders. And they're doing quite alright, but the orc leaders are way more powerful than they thought. The orc chief did get some good hit on them, but they only can stand because of the armor they're wearing. They is super durable. Then they decide to team up on one of them. They do that and they completely overwhelm him. And with that, one of them is off guard. They take the second Kaminari power up to his Zeus Clock evolution and Bakugo use 100% of One for All. They charge at the other one, hitting him with their final move, Dragon Impact. And the attack is much more powerful than the previous one they do in UA Sport Festival. They completely erased the orc leader, at least one of them. But they did get quite a beating beforehand, and because of that they're a bit tired. And Bakugo realized that he didn't break his bones when he used his 100% One for All. He assumed that the armor protect him, and because like any final move they leave their self open, and the other orc king took the opportunity and attacked them. But the moment he tried to attack them and hit them, the attack was stopped by Deku. Then he told them, guys, you have a lot of power in you, but you always leave yourself open to attack, like this one. Why did I tell you last time? Bakugo told him, sorry boss. Deku sighed and him, leave this to me, it only will take a second. Deku looked at the Orc King, or boss, and fired one single electric chop that completely engulfed him and killed him. And everyone was shocked to see Deku's power. without him holding back. Then Deku tell them, that's weak. Then in Baku's head, we are really outclassed, huh? It take for me and Kaminari everything we got to beat one of them. And Deku can easily beat one. Just, we never going to win against him. Well, glad we have it on our side. Deku give a hand to Baku and Kaminari to get up. Then he tell them there is a hidden pocket in their armor. And Deku point at it. They open it and they see two small bottles of healing water. Deku tell them, I always leave extra healing water in case. Drink one, it will restore you back to health. They nod, then they thank him. Then Deku looked at the group and tell them, if you guys want to get stronger, this is the path that you will take. In this world, there is kill or be killed. So you guys have to get stronger ASAP if you want to survive. Everyone is afraid, and Aizawa didn't stop Deku because he knew that only told them for them to encourage them to use their full power to train. He knew Deku will never let them get hurt on his watch. Then Deku created a portal as close as he can to the capital, without raising any suspicion. They enter the capital and they report the mission, and actually they are surprised, but not that much. They know Dracno is strong. They pay him, then they leave the guild building. Then they see that something is different. They see decoration all around the city. Deku think for a second, then they tell them, oh, completely forgot, it's Christmas. Momo tell him, the same Christmas that we have in our world? Deku not tell him, yep. I'm pretty sure it's the day after tomorrow, so I guess tomorrow we're not going to fight. So all of us have a day off tomorrow, you guys do whatever you want. Everyone was trying to have a day off from training. Then Deku can hear and see one of the guards coming toward him. And he recognizes him from the guard that they were protecting the princess. They welcome him and tell him long time no see. The guard tell him likewise. Then he hand him over a paper or an invitation. Deku tell him what for. The guard tell him it's an invitation from the king. He wants you and your friend to spend Christmas with him. Deku tell him, are you sure? The guard tell him, well, I did have order directly from the king, so I'm sure about that. Deku take for a second, then he tell him, thank you. And he looked at his friend and tell them, well, looks like we're going shopping tomorrow. Get ready, guys. So let's say time skip to next day. Everybody go shopping for formal clothes. They don't want to appear before the king in their fighting clothes or armors. Okay guys, I have to stop video for one thing. The next part is only a joke. Make sure to understand it's only a joke. The boys quickly get what they want, but the girls, oh my god, they take their sweet time picking stuff. Okay, I have to pause the video right here. I know some of you guys are so I'm having this from a personal experience, so don't judge, okay? So after that, the girls take the all day to get their clothes, and now let's say it's Christmas Eve. They go to their castle, then they spend Christmas Eve there. Everybody having a fun time, but Deku is having a bit hard time to get used to it because he's not really a social person. He really don't enjoy spending time around people that he didn't or doesn't know who they are, and plus he's not used to this lifestyle of luxury. So Deku walked outside to get some fresh air. After a minute or so, the king show up and tell Deku, out for fresh air? Deku tell him, yeah, I'm not really used to too much people. Plus, this type of party is not really my type. Then the king tell him, so you are from normal people like commoners? Deku tell him, yeah, it's not like I was poor, but I was having normal life. And thank you for invitation. The king tell him, don't mention it. Then he tell him, if you excuse me, I have some guests I have to attend to, so have a good night. Deku tell him, have a good night to you too. After that, the king leave. Then Deku can feel someone is staring at him. He looked behind him and see nothing. Then Deku said, what was that? Maybe it's my head. But Deku was not imagining things. Someone was watching him, and it was a ninja. Ninja walked to a person, then he tell him about Deku and the king. Then he tell him, what should we do? The person tell him, Nothing. He's just an adventurer. We can get rid of him whatever you want. Whatever we want. Just let him spend his last Christmas in peace. So now let's say time skip to after the party. Everybody have a good time and they are tired. Not really, but they are at least a bit tired. Deku tell them it's already late. Everybody go back home or their rooms. Everybody do just that. Then Deku grab All Might and Aizawa and tell them, well, it's our turn. We just spent the kids' Christmas. Right now is for the adult Christmas. Follow me. They walk for a few minutes, then they arrive at a bar. When they enter, they hear music and the same you hear in anime bars. Deku sit, then he order. Then the waiters recognize him and tell him, long time no see, Dragono. Deku look at him and tell him, oh, it's you, Gramps. Well, sorry about that. I did have to go back to my homeland. The bartender, it's okay, kid. They are with you? He pointed at All Might and Aizawa. Deku not tell him, yes, they are my old mentors. Right now they are retired. The bartender looked at All Might and Aizawa telling them, you should be proud. You have here a good and powerful adventurer. Deku smiled and told him, thank you for the compliment. Then he gave All Might and Aizawa and Deku his usual and tell Deku, this is our house. Consider it a double gift for Christmas and for your returning. Deku smiled and thank you. They have their drinks. Then someone bump into Deku. Deku looked behind him and he see the adventurer that attack or try to attack Baku and Kaminari. Deku looked at him and he was clearly drunk. Deku anticipated himself to a fight but he was in shock and surprise. The guy started apologize for his behavior and ask if he can forgive him. Deku get up. Everyone is thinking that Deku is going to fight. But Deku just give his hand to the man and tell him it's okay. Plus, it's Christmas. Let's just enjoy our time. The guy shake Deku's head and tell him thank you. Deku tell him, well, you did nothing to me. You have to apologize for my partners. The guy tell him, I will, tomorrow. Deku tell him, okay, but let's enjoy our night. After the small party, Deku dragged Aizawa and All Might half drunk toward the rooms and let them rest. Guys, if you asking is Deku drunk? Not really, because of his high level, he have high tolerance toward drugs. So he feel nothing when he's drinking alcohol. So the next day, Aizawa and All Might wake up with a small headache, not too much. Then they think Deku for last night. And like that guy said yesterday, he woke up to Oraka and asked her for her to forgive him. Oraka did. Then he asked forgiveness from Bakugo. And he tell him, sorry for insulting your girlfriend. And immediately Baku's face turned red and Deku and Kaminari start laughing. They try to hide it out but they can't. It is visibly they are laughing. Bakugo tell him, she's not my girlfriend. Then Deku whispered, at least not yet. And Deku intentionally makes sure that Bakugo can hear it. His face turned completely red. That guy smiled and tell them, have a good day. Bakugo starts yelling at Deku and Kaminari to stop laughing. Deku cannot stop laughing and Bakugo just accepts it. And guys, I'm going to stop it right here. Hope you like this video. It's Christmas special and sorry it's a bit late. So if you like it, drop a like and tell me what you think of it in comment section, and if you're new around here, consider to subscribe and peace.